I'm just having a ball today. This is so neat. I'm actually kind of in the middle of another hunt where I was doing a video, but I found a place with a ton of bullets. I mean, there could be thousands, I don't know. I'm hearing them all over the place. I'm in the middle of the solar eclipse. It's going on right now, and I can hear a thunderstorm bearing down on me. And I'm a long way from my truck. So we're going to tough it out here because I'm finding so much stuff, and we're going to watch the solar eclipse. I'm going to show you a clip right now of me half an hour ago or so talking about the solar eclipse, and we're going to go back to digging bullets. Now, the eclipse you're about to see right now are like from 30 minutes ago when I first found this place, but we're going to go ahead and just make this video nothing but bullets in a solar eclipse, in a thunderstorm. Woohoo! 3 things at once, man. It's awesome. And that's where we're headed. So I'm going to hang out in this area right here for a while because we're getting ready to experience, or at least I'm getting ready to experience, and you too kinda, an eclipse of the sun. It should be starting, of course you can't look at it with your bare eyes, but should be starting pretty soon. The part of the United States I'm in, we should have about an 85% coverage, and the moon's, the moon will cover about 85% of the sun, so it's not going to be a total eclipse here. I had to go another few hours south, and they're calling for rain, so I didn't. But yeah, so we're going to hang out here, and as it starts to progress, I'll turn the camera back on and let you look around and see how dark it gets, how spooky, and maybe we'll find relics right at the right time. I don't know. Sure haven't found a whole lot yet, but it's a beautiful place to witness the eclipse. My wife is actually ziplining today with her little girlfriend, so, well, they're not little girlfriends, but you know what I mean. She didn't have a lot of interest in, hanging out with me, so that's why I'm here. Alright, probably another 5-10 minutes, we'll turn the camera back on. And there it is. We finally have a respectable Civil War relic. That's a .58 caliber mini ball from the American Civil War. It's dropped, and the best part about it is, no, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love this one ball. That's all I found today. I'd be happy. But the best part about it is there's more in the same hole. Got lucky on this one because it sounded like a really terrible can-like signal, but it wasn't quite high enough. Now I dug a million cans. There's so many beer cans in here, it's unreal. But yeah, I just pulled this mini ball out, and I can look down and see at least one more. And I suspect there's quite a few more than that because of the signal, which is all over the place. So, and it's right in the middle of the eclipse. Imagine that. Let's go look. Pretty sure I saw another one from up here. I haven't been underwater. Yeah, there it is. Let's go take a look at that one. And I'll fan a little bit, and you can tell me if there's more. Now the reason why I'm taking my time is to build my own excitement. Well, to live in the excitement of the moment, because this moment is going to be over shortly, I'm sure. But we don't know what else is in the hole. It could be just 3-4 mini balls. It could be 100 mini balls. It could be 100 mini balls and some belt buckles. We don't know. But there's a good chance, or at least a fair chance, there's a cartridge box plate with it, because when you find groups of mini balls, often they threw the whole cartridge box away. And that has a US buckle on it, accoutrement plate on it. It could be something else, could be SNY, could be Alabama, could be New York, could be anything. But there's a chance that that is there too, so hold your breath. We're going back under. Naturally, I can't see anything. I don't know if you do or not. I don't have my mask with me. I left it in the boat. But we got the pinpointer, so let's go back under with the pinpointer. You're rested up. Ready? Yep, there's another, and you know, you heard it, right? You heard it. I moved the pinpoint all around, just checking to see. I'm going to turn this machine off real quick, okay? So hold on. We're not going to need it for a little bit. That's much better. I just wish I brought my mask. I could do a better job for you. Yeah, it's definitely getting a little darker. A lot of mussels in here, aren't there? Or clams. I don't know if these are freshwater clams or freshwater mussels. I'm not sure which anymore. A lot of them in here. I'll rebury them though. Of course, they can bury themselves. But you saw how I moved the pinpointer all around. I was getting signals up there, signals over there, signals down there. That means there's a lot of bullets, and that makes me so much more excited than just reaching in there and grabbing them all and throwing them up there. You know what I mean? We're taking our time. We're still taking our time. We're during the solar eclipse. It's going on right now. But I can't see it because it's kind of cloudy, which is good. I'm glad I didn't go to South Carolina. Almost did. I was in the car. I'm halfway there. And I was in my truck this morning, woke up and said, you know what? I might go to South Carolina, see the total eclipse of the sun. I checked the weather and it said 60% chance of rain during it. So I said, forget it. And I'll just go find some Civil War stuff instead. Let's go do some more fanning. We'll start in the upper part of the hole. Hold your breath. I'll check that area again with the machine before we go. I did that with Steve the other day. I was showing my stuff, laying the stuff out in the sand for everybody to see. We kind of raked a bunch of them down in the water. I know there's more there. I tried to get as many as I could, but of course we wanted to get back to diving. All right, I think there's some more under here. What do you think? Let's get the pinpointer out again. And away we go. I don't know if you noticed, but it looked like it was black right where these were laying. That's probably the gunpowder from the cartridges. Of course, this would have been attached to a paper cartridge with gunpowder. And if they just pitched them in the river off that bank up there, the powder would have stayed with it and got buried by sand, and that's what you're seeing, that black stuff. So that tells us that there were some soldiers up there throwing the cartridges over the side, probably. I mean, he could have tripped running across here during the battle, and that's the chance of that too, but I think there's a lot of bullets here. I'm hoping there's a lot of bullets. Well, there are. I mean, we already made our day, didn't we? Okay, we're going to go back and do some more. I hope you're not too tired of watching me fan the sand, because we're going to do that for a while. I'm a fan sander. I'm a sand fanner, so I like doing that. Bet the pinpoint art again. I bet there's a bunch more where those two just came from. I'm just checking to make sure those other ones didn't go away and savoring the moment. There's a bunch more there. All right, let's get some more. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing like maximum fanage for a few minutes and you get really stirred up, and then I'll slow it down, and toward the end it's just a little bit, because you know the silt will settle back down on the bullets, so you got to keep it moving until all the silt is gone. So we should have a good view right now. I hope. So imagine we're at least in the middle of the eclipse. I don't know. You can't really look at it with your bare eyes, but I haven't really noticed much difference. Let me show you what we have so far. We're digging all these bullets. Hold your breath. Don't forget. What I'm doing is just going along here with a pinpointer and digging them, and they're scattered all through here, so I'm very hopeful there's a lot more, and maybe a box plate or two, because I just dug this one. And if you look on the nose of it, it's got iron right there, and I think that's probably from the cartridge tin, because these bullets, the whole cartridges would have been in a cartridge box in a tinned container, and that's probably where the tin rusted to the bullet. So they threw away the tins, at least. That tells me that if they threw away the tins, they weren't just wet cartridges that, you know, where they fell in the creek or they got rained on. Because even if they get wet from the rain, they just threw them away. This tells me they threw the tins away too. So they probably threw the whole cartridge box away, which means there should be some plates here. And again, I'm just making it last longer. Not only for you, I'm not doing this to pain you, I'm doing it for me, because that's what keeps me going. That's what rustles my jimmies. Let's get back at it. So this is where we stand. It's definitely getting darker from the solar eclipse. You can't really look at it, but it's only supposed to be 85% here. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Got a thunderstorm bearing down on us. I can hear it rumbling in the distance, and it's getting very dark over there. But we're still finding a lot of bullets. I mean, this is how many I have so far. You know, which is a fair amount. I haven't counted them yet, but they're going that way. I'm just going with my pinpointer and finding them. And I took the metal detector and walked up along through here, and I'm hearing more. So there could be thousands more, or a dozen more. We don't know, but we're going to get back to digging. I'm a long way from my vehicle. So we're going to get thunderstormed, we're going to get solar eclipsed, and we're going to get some lead. So 3 of my favorite things. Let's get back to digging. You can see the storm is definitely bearing down on us, but I'm still finding tons of bullets. I hear a bunch more in here. We have to, oh geez, you know what? I just remembered I left my phone on a log back behind us. It's supposed to be waterproof though. You think I should go get it? It's about half a mile back. Nah, it's supposed to be waterproof. All right, let's see what we got here. actually been finding them in little groups. Let's throw them over there for now. Alright, let's try some more. Looks like it's mostly just in this one area here. It's kind of weird because there's a lot of them under this layer right here. It's a really hard layer, so I'm not sure how that was laid down over top of them. And you know, the machine doesn't really hear them that well through it because I went over this area. I didn't hear those. It's just like little clicks. But I'm pretty sure that's what they are. I mean, the pinpointer was saying there's something good there, or at least something decent size. It's obviously not as effective or as fast, just to kind of feel them with your fingers. But that's kind of fun too, you know. I got that one out that I heard with the pinpoint, and then just kind of claw through the mud as you go along, and you feel the little mini balls. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and dig a bunch more, hopefully, knock on wood. And if I find anything neat, we'll turn the camera back on. The Eclipse is really kind of bogus, if you ask. I never really noticed a lot of difference with it. But the Storm, we're going to notice a big difference, I'm sure. I'm eyeballing that little hole right there. That's probably where we're going to wait it out. Yeah, that's probably as good a place as any. Well, this is encouraging. This little brass thing is called a finial. So that means they were definitely throwing leather away here, or lost leather. So that puts us a lot closer to a plate. Alright, we got a nice pile of bullets though, and we're still digging stuff. So it's definitely getting a lot darker now. I don't know if that's because we're in the solar eclipse. I thought it would have passed, or if it's because of the impending Armageddon. Big thunderstorm coming, I can hear it booming. The sun's right up there, and of course it's obscured by clouds, so it's hard to say which one it is, or both. Well, the bullet hole lasted about as long as the eclipse. I thought it was going to last forever, but you know, they never do. I'm pretty sure the eclipse is over. Thunderstorm still rolling in slowly, but let's take a look at the bullets. I got just under 40, somewhere between 35 and 40, which makes sense for a cartridge box. One cartridge box would hold 40 rounds. So maybe a soldier fired a couple rounds and skedaddled, because they were in retreat here, and just left his cartridge box here. Now, if a Confederate was using like captured cartridge box in the Yankees, he would have taken the plate off a long time ago, so that might be why there's no plate here. Let's take a look. Not a bad haul for a solar eclipse, huh? Oh, I love it. Those are beautiful, beautiful mini balls. And the darkness you can see in the cones of some of them is actually the black powder, so it was still in there. Oh well, all good things have to come to an end. Hope you enjoyed this little video. I know it was just one thing. Well, it was a solar eclipse. And didn't make the thunderstorm yet, but I'm going to get to live through that for sure. I have to skedaddle because my phone is actually on a log downriver, so I have to go get it before the storm hits or washes it away. So take it easy until the next one, and don't forget, hold your breath.